What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jordan. I want to first thank you for taking the time to check out this video on the channel. If you can do me a favor, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of all of my future videos. And so today, my in-laws are coming up from Shepherd, and I'm going to be giving my mother-in-law a ride, well, in the Red Jackal. So I'm looking forward to seeing what reactions we get out of this, and so I'll leave you with that. Let's do this.
Oh, wait a minute. You could have at least let me, like, check my face or something. You better not be filming me. Are you filming me?
Yeah, it's getting both of us.
Great.
So what's going on, YouTube? It's Jordan, the Hellacious Car Channel, and riding with me today is my mother-in-law, Barbara, who also happened to buy me this awesome cap. It surprised me the other day. So we're going to take her for a little ride in the Red Jackal. I don't know if she realized what she's in for.
No, now I'm scared. Put on my sunglasses.
I got a little route that
so I can look cool too.
I got a route that I do to where least risk of getting pulled over. I typically don't rip through the neighborhoods.
That's probably a good idea.
I don't want to be that guy.
No, don't be that guy. Oh, the engine sounds even cooler in here.
Thought about getting a mid muffler to make it louder.
What is that? Makes it louder?
Yeah. And
so you'd be really popular.
Now that it stopped raining, the wind's down. That's a nice little lift he's got on that. He put some money in that. He still needs to learn how to take turns though. That didn't come with the package.
You mean to not take the entire road?
The old house come along nice. They plant trees.
Yeah, it's pretty. The lawn looks really good compared to when you lived there.
Oh yeah, looks a lot better.
What the reason for that is?
Don't know. Not a yard guy. So you've never been in a car with this much horsepower?
Not even close.
707 horsepower.
I was in a Mustang once, but it was back in the 90s. I don't know what the horsepower was on the Mustang back then, but I had to drive it, and the owner of the car was like, "Don't push on the gas pedal, it's going to scare you." So I was petrified the whole time.
Yeah.
So that was James and the Mustang.
This thing, I'm still shocked that they can make a car like this that's street legal. I mean, it's just bananas.
It's probably street legal until, like, someone like me or Amber gets in it. That is dangerous.
Yeah. This thing's got so many things on it, like timers, and
yeah.
You can actually watch you can actually monitor the real horsepower. Now this thing has just regular street tire Pirellis there. You'll see, it'll show you the horsepower.
Watch the road.
Yeah.
Wow, that looks like, that is quite a monitor.
Yeah, I mean, you got all sorts of timers. You can change your gauges. But see, when you get on it,
there's like people on the road.
No, there's not. One time I hit this and I swear the horsepower said 750 for like a blip.
Yeah.
But this thing is just...
This is a cow town.
Oh, yeah. But the thing is, once you're at, speed, I mean, it's like any other car.
Yes, because on that video that you posted, and you said, "Oh my gosh, look at how fast I'm going. I should say I'm in Mexico."
Yeah.
I heard how fast you were going, but you couldn't.
Yeah, no, I wasn't going to say it.
You couldn't tell. Your dog.
Oh, and yeah,
we are.
And we are in Mexico.
Yes. Too. We are. Oh, that's
right. They got hay bales.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mexico's
a bunch of people with Texas plates here. I don't know what gives with that.
I don't know what's going on there. They're planting a lot of corn here in Mexico now. Boy, it just
it goes.
rumbles. It just rumbles. This person is annoying in front of us.
Yeah. There's one coming.
Yeah.
That's the other thing I like about this. Like, if you want to get around somebody, you don't even have to floor it. You can just kind of push on it, and then they're gone.
seat's so small, you don't have to see very far.
One of the things, the biggest thing I don't like about this is the posts where back here where that body goes down.
Right, yeah.
When you're backing out of a spot, I'm completely uncomfortable with that deal, because you got to get more than half the car up before you can even see.
Okay.
And I don't like, so every time I go somewhere, if I can, I just back in.
You always did that before anyway.
Yeah, I always like to back
Probably
in.
pass them.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Right after.
I want to get a run. I want to see what
nobody there.
Make sure nobody on this side of the hill.
Nobody there? Are you gonna scare him?
And like that, we're
Oh my
doing
God.
35. Yeah, doing 35.
It didn't feel like 30. It didn't sound like 35 either. My car doesn't sound like that.
You can see the number.
Oh my God.
And then we'll let it slow down. The other thing I like.
I don't want anyone to recognize me.
This thing has like amazing brakes. That's the thing I really like. I mean, if you got to stop. I mean, when we get out and you look at it, the discs they're probably like 18 inches like across. I mean, it's
so huge. If you hit them, everything in the back seat ends up on your dashboard.
Just about. But the back seat, I mean, the kids riding there just fine. And then, but I haven't gotten back there. But I took Carol rode back there. I took her and Brandon for a little ride in it.
You put Brandon back.
No. He has to be in the front. He's way too tall.
He barely fit in the front. This car is awesome. I'm so glad.
Oh, I'm so glad I drive. I mean, this thing had 13,308 miles on it when I got it. I got 13,994. And I hadn't even had it a month. So what can I do? I can do a U-V through here. There's plenty of room. I just gotta make it.
Now Amber told me that the agreement was that you have to get another car before the warranty
goes
out on this one.
Yeah, I mean, like the engine alone, this thing I think is like $18,000.
Yes.
And then the transmission's like another 12, something like that.
I'm sure that was heartbreaking for you.
Well, I mean,
keep trading up.
Oh yes, I mean, I'm so torn. Just got to keep trading up.
I know. When your wife tells you, "I'm sorry, it's only new muscle cars for you from now on," that's really sad.
Well, I mean, it's got so you got the standard 3-year, 30,000 or 36,000 mile warranty.
That's sad.
But then the powertrain is a 5-year, 50,000.
Okay.
So
and that's what would be so expensive.
Yeah, that would be the expensive stuff. So
you need a garage to put this in.
Yeah. Fabian said, he says you probably should knock down one of the walls in your garage now and park it there. But my thing is, how would I get it out where Amber parks?
You know what? Yeah, and you guys need the storage.
Yeah, need the storage.
So you need to build a carport.
Yeah.
Back, in the backyard at the end of the driveway.
Yep.
And
I don't know how much that would cost. I mean,
it's a concrete slab and a cover
and the metal.
Right, because it doesn't have to be fancy as long as you don't have it forward close enough to the street.
Yeah.
Because people will put RVs and things in their back under a metal. You really only need a metal cover over a concrete slab. And then if you ever wanted to take that metal cover away and make something nicer, you still can.
Well, see, some people do those slabs like that and they put their trailer, like travel trailers.
Exactly. So I don't think that would be a huge expense. But here in Mexico, where you get a lot of hail, you don't want it out there.
Yeah, and I also want to get a car cover. The car covers are like $300.
Yeah.
But they are form fitting though. Yeah, when I took Fabian in, we got on it and like we hit 60, and I'm like, that's 60. He's like, that's 60. I go, yeah. He goes, how fast is that? I said, about 3.5 seconds.
Oh my
He goes, it didn't feel like 3.
Oh my God. So you had the one guy tried to race you and you burned him, right? The guy in the truck.
So I've had the guy in the Ford truck. He didn't stand a chance. I'm surprised he didn't roll that truck taking that curve as fast as he did.
You know what? With the high profile, was it like lifted tires and everything?
Yeah, it was really high.
See, that's dumb.
Yeah, and
that's a vehicle's not designed for that.
And then I've had 2 Challengers on the highway. Now neither one of them were Hellcats. Now they could have been if he maybe debadged them or something.
Okay.
But like this one guy rolls up on me, and I give him the peace sign, and then I just gun it, and then I see him trying to keep up, and then he just gave up. And then when I was going down Valley Mills the other day, I came up on a black SRT 392, I think is what it was, or an RT, and it was nice, black wheeled up on him, and I just gunned it. And I let up, and then he came by me, and then he gunned it. And I got to the right of him, and then we were doing like 30, and then we both stood on it, and then I outpulled him. And then he pulled into the subway next to where the old Hastings used to be.
Yeah.
And so I went down, turned around, came back, and I parked next to him, and I saw that he had an Instagram sticker on his window. So I just went to Instagram, and I, followed him. I sent him a message. I'm like, hey, that was a fun pool. We need to sync up sometime,
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. And then,
gotta find your people.
yeah, there's a gentleman that actually organizes a meet. It's called Waco Sunday Cruise.
Mexican Sunday cruise.
Yeah. And so we're working on trying to get together. We were trying to get something set up for today, but since the big UFC fight's coming on,
yeah,
I'm like, I'm not missing that fight tonight.
No.
Conor McGregor's coming back after 2 years. But yeah, but this thing though, I mean, every day I go for a drive in it, and it's so much fun.
Aww.
Oh, and then when Aurora and I have gone in it, like we went and stopped at a red light, near at Bagby where the HCB is, and like we stopped, and like my thing, and what I do when we go to red light, I just put it in neutral, and I just rev it once, and there was a Waco towing truck next to us, and then he started revving his engine,
That's funny.
and it was hysterical. And so then we went through the circle, but right when we got into the circle, there was a guy with a white Dodge Ram that was lifted, and like I saw him look in his side mirror, and he saw us, and then he started like adjusting his mirror, and then he had the sliding back glass window, and then he opened the sliding back glass window. Yeah, he was watching us, and Aurora and I were just getting a kick out of it.
Now, how do the police respond?
I haven't had any issues with cops.
That's good.
I mean,
you go really slow through the neighborhood, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy that's really,
your neighbors want to say, well, there's the guy in the muscle car that always drives slow around our kids.
The people that used to live here, there was a boy of theirs that he used to slide his car right here on the corner. Yeah. Like every day.
Yes.
And one day, I was out at the driveway, and I walked out in the street and I yelled at him because it's just you just don't do that in the neighborhood.
You know what? When people are that young and they don't have kids yet, you just don't have that instant. I'm gonna be careful.
Yeah. But yeah, this thing is so much fun to drive. I filled up with gas 3 times.
Have you mentioned on any of those videos yet that you actually work from home, so you don't even have to drive to work?
Well, I was gonna do a video that just talks about how I afford one or something like that. But giving it the fast. Oh, and I'm down like 7 pounds.
Good.
Already.
Good, by not eating the fast food.
By not eating fast food.
Hey, You're keeping your end of the deal.
Yeah, I haven't cheated on the bet, or not the bet, but the arrangement at all.
Bet.
But yeah.
You won the bet already.
Won the bet.
This is awesome.
Well, YouTube, that's a wrap. What do you think?
I think it's great. I think you earned it.
Thank you.
Awesome.
All right. Well, that's a wrap, everybody. See you on the next one. Well, everybody, that was fun. Definitely got the reaction I was hoping to get. So again, just thank you for taking time to watch this video. Check out for checking out the channel. Again, do me a favor, smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. You'll be alerted on my next video. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend.